Okay, so welcome. And in this video we're going to introduce how to perform basic operations using rational expressions or rational numbers. Okay, so to do the basic operations, step one is determine the indicated operation. What operation do they want you to do? Do they want you to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Okay, then apply the appropriate rules for signed numbers and for rational numbers that we talked about. So here's an example. So in this example we have two fractions that we want to add. Okay, so the operation is addition. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the negative up here. I'm going to write these as equivalent fractions with the negative on the top. Okay, so I'm going to write this as negative 3/4 plus negative 5/8, but with the negative on top. And so what I'm also going to do is I'm going to write this with common denominator, right? We have to have a common denominator in order to add fractions. So I'm just going to write this as 6/8, or in other words, negative 6/8. Okay? And now I've got eighths. So now what I'm going to do is I can add across the top and keep the bottom. So this can be written as negative 6 plus negative 5 over 8. And now look, now how do I handle the numerator? Well, I've got like signs. I'm adding like signs. So you add the numbers and keep the sign. So 5 plus 6 is 11. So it's going to be negative 11/8. And I'm done. Now, what about this one? Well, we've already got a common denominator, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, the other thing too is, now I'm going to put them together. Okay? So watch what I do. I'm going to write this as negative 3 minus a negative 5 over 7. Right? So all I did was combine the numerators, just like using the properties of fractions. So now, how do I handle the top? Well, this is negative 3 minus a negative 5. Well, I can just change this to an addition and change this to a plus, right? Just like we did before. Now it becomes an addition problem where I'm adding numbers that have unlike signs. They're different signs. So I'm going to subtract the smaller number from the larger number and then keep the sign of the larger number. So I'm going to take 5 minus 3, which is 2, and then I'm going to take the positive. So this is going to be positive 2/7. And that's it. See you next time.